Hey guys, MCU Collector here with another figure review. Next up is the Marvel 80 years 80th anniversary variant line fan channel exclusive, The Punisher. So this is an awesome figure. Again, these are popping up at GameStops all over the place. So check out GameStop, your local GameStop. And then if you pre-ordered online, actually I think they started shipping out as well. So be on the lookout for that. But here he is, awesome looking package. We have the Punisher logo there. Up at the top we do get the skull logo. We have the Marvel 80 years logo on the side there. Awesome artwork on the side. I really love the way that came out, and it looks absolutely great. Here on the back of the package we get a look at the figure, and we have a brief bio, and let's take a look at that bio now. The Punisher. Frank Castle takes to the streets and delivers brutal vigilante justice as the Punisher. Look at that, awesome. So in the package, the figure comes with the war paint face, but on the side artwork, and then on the back of the package, it's actually the alternate head that he comes with. So pretty cool. But anyway, here is the UPC in case you guys want it. I don't think there's going to be any use for this particular UPC since it is a fan channel exclusive. But there it is. Let's get it out of the package and take a closer look. And in opening the package, the little cardboard insert inside actually has the Punisher silhouette logo. So that actually looks really awesome inside the package. So thought I'd share that. Okay, and here is the Punisher figure out of the package. And first impression, very, very good figure. Complete reuse and repaint, but typical Hasbro. That's what we see with every single figure. For the most part. Now there are some exceptions, but this one actually takes a few different pieces from a few different figures. So we have the original Walgreens exclusive Punisher, obviously of course with the heads. We have the Netflix Punisher with the legs and the torso, so majority of the body. The arms are from Scourge Demolition Man, which I did not bring out. The jacket, I'm trying to figure out where the jacket came from, and I'm actually gonna have to on one of these breaks, I'm going to actually have to go through and figure out where it came from. And then the belt, I don't know where that belt came from. I'll have to go back and try and figure that out as well. But still a very cool figure nonetheless. Very pleased to have it. Comes with a few different accessories. We have the interchangeable head, and he has 3 different guns. So we have kind of this sniper rifle one here, which looks newer to me, which I don't think has been used in a lot of different figures. But again, I'm going to have to go back and kind of look through and see which ones that may have come with this. We have the typical handgun pistol here that came with, like the Netflix Punisher came with it also, and then this rifle type gun here that the Netflix Punisher also came with, because mine, he's actually holding those 2 guns that he comes with. So we just get some different paint deco, of course. It's black with a little bit of the beige on certain portions of the gun. Same with the sniper rifle there. But let's get in a closer look at the figure. Okay, and here's a close-up look at the Punisher figure, and you can see the face paint on there looks awesome. Now I did receive 2 of these, and then the picture I posted on Instagram, the close-up view, you can actually see some of the skin tone in his eye socket where the paint just didn't quite hit. So this is the one that I opened up, so you can kind of see some differences in there, and I think that came out looking really good with the Punisher logo painted on his face, and he's got the camo, kind of the brown smeared, a little bit of green in there. Came out looking really good. Now the other thing though is the hair is hair paint is kind of sloppy. See a lot of the skin tone actually coming through, so the black really didn't quite hit everywhere. So it's actually pretty sloppy. And then actually on the interchangeable head, it's even worse. So the hair that comes down over the headband, you know, they really missed the mark in some areas there, and then the skin tone over the headband there. It just didn't really come out too good. And then actually looking at this now, there's actually some blue paint in the hair to kind of give it some shading effect in there. So that's actually a really nice touch. This is the same head that we've gotten before with the Punisher. It's just they added, you know, some facial hair in there to make it look different. So even though they look very different, they are in fact the same head sculpt. So it's amazing what some additional paint can actually do to some of these head sculpts. So they added, you know, the facial hair and then the dark color under his eyes to kind of give it the bags. It's amazing. Came out really, really good. So looking back on the figure, so here we have the Netflix Punisher torso. You can see it is the same. The Punisher logo itself is similar, but it's not the exact same. The way they applied it, it's much darker here, but I would say that it's fairly similar looking one. Here we have the additional belt. This is the belt from Killmonger. I did go back and look. So we actually got some green paint. And it actually looks like semi-metallic paint for those grenades there. So that's pretty cool. The rest of it is just black. Now this sits on there pretty tight. So right here behind the gun holster is actually where it pops off. So it pops off very easy. And it's actually kind of difficult to get it right back on. So you know, you kind of might have to kind of wrestle around with that. So it's kind of weird. So we have this vest on here, and it doesn't even go all the way down to his waist. But I really do like the way it looks and kind of what how it kind of gives it that that tactical look to it. Now, I mentioned earlier that it looked very familiar. I had to figure out where it came from. So it was in the Hydra 2-pack. You can see it is the same. But, you know, we get some silver for the buttons here where we didn't get it on Hydra. We got the silver buckle there. We did get that on the Hydra figure. And I want to say that was reused from like a Captain America figure or something like that. So we see that again. The camo and the pants looks really good. Again, this is the same as the Netflix Punisher and the Killmonger figure. But on this one we get this added, I guess, holster or whatever it is that actually holds some of the magazines for the guns that he has, and it's done nicely. We get some silver for the buckles there. We get some of that beige there in the magazines as well, similar to what all the guns and everything that has it, and then the rest of the figure. So looks really good. Again, these are the demolition arms. The way you could tell, it has like that bowling ball look to those shoulders. That's how I always tell. And I believe the arm itself is the same from the movie Electro figure. Now the shoulder is different, I believe, but I could be wrong on that. Looking at the accessories, so the sniper rifle, I couldn't really pinpoint where it came from, so I had looked back on some old pictures. It looks like this gun was actually included with the old Punisher figure from the Epic Heroes wave, the one where they had the two versions of Punisher, the one with the white skull and then the Thunderbolts Red Skull version. So this looks like it, and I think that one was black and white. Here we get actually the beige plastic and then the black paint added, whereas the other ones are the black plastic with the beige paint added onto them. And the handgun. So boom. Okay, let's go over articulation. Okay, so for the articulation on Punisher, he can look all the way down. It can look all the way up, so there's some great motion there in the neck. Of course, we do get a full swivel there, and then there is tiny bit of pivot, almost none actually. Shoulders can go out that high up, so not the most range of motion in there. You get a full rotation, of course. There is the upper bicep swivel. You get a double jointed elbow, which works out great. There's a swivel at the wrist. Both hinge, and they both are trigger finger hands. Here the torso, it's not an ab crunch, it is a diaphragm joint, so we can get some pivot to the side that way, pivot to the side that way. You can't get them to move forward that much, can't get them to go back that much, but be careful, you will see some gappage in there. There is a waist swivel, which works better without the belt on, but I did put that belt back on. The legs can go out that far apart, you can't kick forward that much. Back tiny bit. There is an upper thigh cut there. You get a double jointed elbow, or double jointed knee, which doesn't work out so well on this one because that gets in the way there, and the belt came off. So you can see the double jointed elbow or knee, which is a very ugly knee, but I had mentioned that in the Netflix Punisher review when I had done it, and I remember that. There's no boot swivel, but the foot hinges down, hinges up, and you do get ankle pivot in there. So there is the articulation for Punisher. Okay, and here are the three Punisher figures side by side. Now, I really love the classic look from the comic, the Jim Lee style Punisher. It's iconic. I love the way it looks. But this new Punisher, I think, looks really cool. And I actually like this figure more so with this head sculpt on it. I think it just kind of fits a little bit. Something about it just kind of stands out, looks better to me. And then, of course, I love MCU figures, so I'm very pleased with the MCU Punisher there. But there are the three together. I do have the vintage Wave 2, Wave 1 Punisher, but that is still on card hanging up on my wall, so I don't have one loose to show you guys. I don't have any Mezco Punisher figures to compare them to, other than, of course, the MCU Netflix Punisher, but that doesn't really count when it comes to comic. So there he is. You guys let me know down in the comments below what you think of the figure. Are you going to be picking it up? Or are you passing because it's another Punisher figure? Or do you have that old one from, I want to say, the Nemesis Wave, which was a Walmart exclusive, I believe, where he's actually in the green camo and actually has the face paint, which was, I think, called the Nemesis Punisher. And I know there was a Funko Pop that was like a Target exclusive or something everyone went crazy for when it had come out. But he does have the similar face paint. So I'm actually going to leave it like this in my collection, even though I think the other head looks better. But, you know, the bandana head I have on that one already. So this one is how he will be. If you guys liked the video, please hit the thumbs up button. Subscribe if you haven't already done so. And as always, thank you guys for watching.